All right, so this is a chicken run. I'm gonna weed that bed. I promise I'm gonna weed that bed. There's a lot of bees, and I don't really like getting in their way. Okay, so the Velvet Queen is making so many wonderful tomatoes. However, I have a huge stink bug problem, and like you can see all the little crappy holes. You can probably see stink bugs. This one's not so bad on it. I'm upset. So what I've been doing is I'm bagging my tomatoes now. It's that time of year where the stink bugs and the leaf-footed bugs are so bad. You have to basically bag everything if you want them. And bagging's not 100%, right? They can absolutely go through these. So you have to bag them and then keep the bag loose enough like that around the tomato where they can't like sit on this fabric and then put their proboscis in and make more, problems for you. So we'll see. I have bagged basically flower things at this point in the hopes that they'll turn into tomatoes, because all the tomatoes that are currently growing are just toast. They have been decimated by the little proboscises. Like, it's just so discouraging. This one looks great, but it's not. You can see the rotten spots that start. So that's disappointing. And there are stink bugs all over it. I could spray, I could treat it with stuff, but I eat this food. I don't really want to spray anything on it. So I got to weed this area, but see, right in the path. So not my favorite chore. So, oh, good. I've been waiting on this one to dry out. Not quite dry, but it'll get that way. This Carmenate beans, whatever. Favorite discovery this year. I've harvested so many peppers. I'll probably take a picture of them and put them on my Insta, but we've got bell peppers and not jalapenos actually. But look, the Carmenate so far, it is still putting out beans, we're about to be July, so I'm excited. I'm hopeful. Maybe this will be a good bean for the summer. I've tried to clear this bed out a little bit just to give some more space to the things that are growing in here that I like, and the peppers. There's only so much space I can give though, right? I need these carrot seeds. So probably gonna yank one of these dahlias. I haven't decided. I really like the flower on this one because it's double, but that one gets taller. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I'm not sure. But I'm keeping this zinnia for sure. I know there's a pepper over here somewhere and it needs some sunlight. So that's what I'm trying to do. I mean, you can eat that, Bubba, if you wanted to, but I don't think you like tomatoes, Charlie. I'm pretty sure you don't. You're the prettiest boy. Anyway. So got some nice green chilies coming in. I am not sure what these are yet. They need to color up before I can tell you what they are. I have trimmed back quite a bit of the zinnias. They're starting to get downy mildew, which stinks, but I'm probably going to end up getting rid of most of these, when they get the downy mildew. And then I will yank them out and put in some cannellini beans, some bush beans, stuff like that, just to kind of keep the space growing through the summer. This is why I grow this rose, the quietness rose. It is absolutely my favorite pink rose. It's beautiful. Like that sage. So some of these sweet potato vines that I planted, the chickens didn't absolutely decimate and dig up, but most of them they did. So I've got to come over here, got to weed out the sedgeweed, nut sedge. Oh wow, it was a red one. Look, it was a red one. And most of these are falling. Oh my gosh, do you see that mat of weeds? Holy cow! Oh my gosh, I gotta get out here. That just drives me nuts. That is huge. Anyway, I've harvested so many of these block peppers, and they get this beautiful, you can't see it now on them, but they turn this beautiful like golden orange with the purple blush on them. Man, they're just beautiful. I did not realize how many of these stripy Peppa Peach stripies I was growing, so I'm gonna have probably more of those than I know what to do with this year, which is not a bad thing. So this is my Anaheims, and I've gotten a lot off of them, but there's like all of the leaves basically have fallen off the bottom. I don't know if there's a disease. I don't know if it's just competition. I don't know. But I'm about to yank anything in here that's not them and probably cut down these zinnias, like just cut down on any of the competition and see if I can fertilize them and get them to bounce back. I don't know if they have a disease or what, but I've never had my green chilies perform that poorly. So I'm kind of bummed because I really love green chilies and I plant a lot of them. This is all Peppa. This is all Peppa Peach stripy. Dude, I'm gonna have so many of those. And I pulled I should wait until I do these videos, but I pulled the ones that were down here that were getting those really deep red stripes because I wanted to eat them. I wanted to see what they taste like. There's another one over there. I won't pull that one over there. I'll let those get a little bit more. No, let's just look at them now. Okay. So, do you see them? Look, that stripe gonna get bright red. Bright red. And so they might have like just a touch of heat, but not much. Not even really much to notice. And that's what I need because I can't do the heat anymore. All right, this Peruvian ground cherry. Whatever the worm is that likes this, it steals all of my fruits. I'm so bummed, I really am. I got some beans coming in. Honestly, it doesn't look that great. It's kind of hot time of year. I'm trying to keep everything watered, but failing. So I'm just gonna keep at it. Gonna keep watering and fertilizing and hoping for the best. This dahlia has come back every year. It's just a sweet little dahlia. I'll keep it in this one. Tomatillos again. I had a bunch of them, but some worm got into all the lanterns and just ate everything. So tomatillos have been discouraging this year. They really have. But the sweet potatoes really have flushed out, and the chickens were out all day yesterday, so they've gotten big enough where they can hold their own. Goji berries are looking good. I will tell you, I've seen a lot of leaf-footed bugs on the goji berries this year. Like instead of the sunflower, they're already on the tomatoes, but usually they stay off of these and they have just decimated them. And you can see most of the berries look rotten. Look, because they get on them. They're all over them. I don't really know what to do about it. Whoop, zoomies. We got the zoomies. Let me get over here because he's about to come this way. Oh, see, keep me on my toes. All right, Bubba. Anyway, these are looking good, and I've been watering them. I don't know. It's just like they keep aborting their flowers, so they keep putting out flowers, and I'm hoping we're gonna get some eggplant soon. I like eggplant, but maybe I'm just not watering them consistently enough or something. I don't know. This is looking good though. The little Pippin's Golden Honey. I'm happy with that. I have been hand pollinating the squash in here. I got to get in here and do that again this morning while they're all open. And I need to weed the nutsedge here. This is going to go to flower, and I'm going to let it because I need the seeds for that Swiss chard. This is a mess back here. You can see there's dots of grass growing back here. But these tomatoes have gotten super out of, these tomatoes have gotten really out of hand. And there's a lot of leaf-footed bug damage. So there is a yipe stripe over here that I've been picking off of, but I'm honestly leaving this one, just leaving it, because the tomatoes are nice, but they're small, they're little bitty, and it's just not worth it for me to get in here and deal with all that. I'm just like, y'all can have it, the leaf-footed bugs can have it. But I will say, I saw the other day, so this is my Aunt Lily's tree salad. Like it's supposed to look like that, right? With the white and the red and the green variegation, and just be a really tasty green that you can eat. But I'm assuming it's a wasp based on the way it's cut. Just really likes it. So this is my Morado cone. But look, that perennial sunflower, look at how fuzzy and fluffy looking those sunflowers are. I'm so excited about that. Like, I can't wait for this to go away next year so I can have that. I hope it spreads all over the back of this fence. That's gorgeous. That's a pretty cut flower too if I wanted to. I can't handle this crap. These damn trumpet vines. Do you see this? Look at this. Everywhere. Oh my gosh, everywhere. Look down here too. Everywhere. Now these weeds, I mean, false mulberry weeds, everybody hates that, but I can't handle the vines. Ooh, about tripped. All right, I did weed eat back here with this this beauty berry, and that's a pokeweed. I'm gonna get rid of that. A little out of control. I don't mind the beauty berry. Cubs doesn't love it, but I don't mind it. This is great. Rub these leaves on your clothes, and you can keep the skeeters away. So don't put it on your skin though. I'm gonna set these up. I've got little cucamelons I want to grow up on these, but I just gotta find a place. So, all right, move, Bubba. Good boy. All right, I think that's it, guys, for the chicken run. Thank you for tagging along with me. All right, bye.